Hey guys, Kidguru here. So this is a video response to xXEx3uti0n3rXx and Computer Tech Central, whatever you want to call him, about his whole dilemma with this whole G4 off stuff. First off, if you're probably watching this CTC or xXEx3uti0n3, I'm just going to refer to you as CTC. That's what I know you by originally. I don't mean to sound, off here, but honestly, dude, you're getting over the edge, you're off the edge, you're going like crazy in this video, first off. Dude, you're yelling all over the place. It's just a computer, dude, guys, it's just Mac and PC debate. You don't really have to get as serious as throwing a computer off the edge and all that stuff, so I have no idea what, that was all about. But first off, let me, if you guys are watching here, check out his video below. First off, it's like I'll make a video response to it. He's done a couple responses to emeeks, and there's a whole bunch of other videos he's done, so you can check them out and what I'm responding to. So also let me say that the right light settings isn't on, so that's because I move fast. The quality moves faster without the right light settings, because if I turn them on, this is what it looks like, and it's kind of laggier that way. As you saw there, and it's faster this way. So the right light settings aren't on. That's why you see that those lines popping through. But anyway, first off, if you want to watch the video, you can pause and watch it. First off, he states, do you have a MacBook Air that can do this? And he touches pen stylus. Okay, first off, I don't know why you're referring to the MacBook Air. That was a long topic back ago, and the MacBook Air isn't a tablet PC. Okay, it's not built for stylus and all that stuff. It's a portable, of course, but it's not a stylus. It's not built on stylus. It's not a tablet. And yes, there actually is a Mac that has it. Have you ever heard of the xXEx3uti0n3rXx mod book? And I'll pop in a picture and some videos right around here. And so, have you heard of the mod book or xXEx3uti0n? That xXEx3uti0n made in cooperation with Apple? That's a tablet PC. That's stylus. Now, it's not, you can't turn the screen around, but, obviously, but, it is nonetheless a tablet that's a Mac and has touch stylus integration. So there is a MacBook a Mac that does have that type of, features that you're referring to, so I even know it. So that's the first issue. Then you said that you bought this whole G4 for him. Now, CTC, when you were with VCS, when you were in partners with VCS, I watched you back. I'm a heavy YouTuber nowadays, and I watch a lot of streams. Whether I talk a lot in chat or not, but I don't know if you remember me. I was Kidguru in your chat, and I remember one day it was during New Year's, that is. Some girl or something was in your chat, and you were just saying, oh, I'll do whatever, blah, blah. I don't know if you knew her or whatever, but you're saying, do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do that? And you were telling the chat that you'll do whatever she says, and you reached under your desk. This is New Year's, and you said, do you want me to throw my G4 out the window? And you just said in this video, I just bought the G4. Now, I remember, I'm pretty sure it was a G4. It was a Mac. I'm positive it was either the G4. I don't think it was the G3. I'm pretty positive it was the G4 that you were saying, oh, do you want me to throw this out the window? So, saying that you just bought this, now, whether or not, I don't know if that's a lie, but I remember back in New Year's, I have good memory. I was there. I remember it's when you were paired up with VCS or Vincent Bognot. It was New Year's stream. I was on your stream. I remember you picking up the G4 and showing it. it was right under your desk. It was when you were using your wireless webcam, and I remember this for sure. So, you know, that's strike 2 in your video over there. But even if you did just buy it, even if you did just buy that, but I'm pretty sure I remember it. So I don't know if you're lying there. So that's, you know, strike 2 obviously. But if you did buy it and you just said, oh, saying that I don't use a Mac, whatever. Well, technically you just bought. Now this is if you did buy it. So if you did just recently buy it, you never really did use a Mac. I mean, you bought it and you threw it. You know, how's that classified as being using a Mac if you just bought it right then, you know, around there? And saying something like, oh, I just bought it for you, that's, you know, that doesn't really prove anything. That just proves that, you know, you went over the edge, and that's really just, you know, shows, that doesn't really do anything to Eric. That just really proves to him that, you know, you got so mad that you decided to buy one. But I don't even think you bought that. I'm pretty sure you already had that. I remember, I have a good history with Ustream and all the other streams out there. But yeah, so, and then, you know, I was even there when you got kicked from emeeks chat. I was the one who saw you talking about emeek behind his back when you wanted to become a moderator in chat. So, like I said, I've been around Ustream for a while, so I know somewhat about you. But guys, check out the videos. Just really, and then you go on to say that emeek has a bad mic and all this stuff. First off, if he has a bad mic, then why? And if you have such a great mic, then why are you yelling into your mic? If you know, we can obviously hear you already, but you have to continue on by yelling and screaming into the mic. It's just crazy. But yeah, so I don't even know what your whole point with most of this video was. And then you throw it off the edge. He takes the G4 and shoves it off the edge with his friend. And you're so excited because one, the handles break. You know the G4, if you guys in the design, has handles, and that's the plastic bezel around the type of I'm not sure, is it silicone outside, but all that broke was the handles, and he's yelling over it. You know, probably the hardware inside. You know, is that aluminum like on the inside? Now I'm pretty sure that's a pretty tough machine, the G4, and the handles were pretty much snapped. That's it. So you really didn't prove anything there. You know, who knows? Even probably the hardware could have still worked. And really, what you proved there that if you did buy it, or if you probably had to buy it at one time, or unless it was given to you in the past, that was a waste of money. That was way too crazy. You know, you get really. I don't even know what your videos are just way over the edge. And then you stayed on saying Steve Jobs probably doesn't even know the hell you are. So I didn't know where you're going about with that. And you're saying emeeks lame and all this stuff. Dude, he's not the one throwing computers off the edge just to try and prove a point, even though they're not proving, you know, crap, really. And then you said, you know, people who were probably watching your video probably thought you were lame. I mean, and then you go on to talk about his Mac Pro, and you know he doesn't have nothing to do. Mac Pro, that's, you know, I know some people who would kill. I mean, I would kill to have that. I mean, and you know, and then you talk about your custom builds. You custom build all your PCs. I mean, or you custom, if you want something, you custom build it. You said you custom built everything you've had. Then, you know, why did you buy the Mac if you wanted it? Why don't you just custom build your own? You know, but I'm not even gonna get into that. And then you said that you can outbench him with your Vista tablet, and you think, now you said a MacBook. You refer to his computer as a MacBook. He has a MacBook Pro with the new Intel Core 2 Duo. I'm around. I think he's the 2 gigahertz around there area with, or is it 1.87 gigahertz MacBook Pro? He's using a MacBook Pro, not a MacBook. So I will agree to that bet. I want to see you bench your tablet, your Vista tablet that you showed in that video. Sin bench it. Using Windows Vista against his MacBook Pro with his Leopard 10.5.2. I think I'm pretty sure that he'll outbench you in that test. So that's another statement I want to see there. And you also go on to state something like, oh, you know, I'm showing my face now because you were like popping in and out doesn't, you know, qualify as, you know, showing your face. So I don't even know what that was about either. And then, so. First off, so stop popping in and out. Stay still if you can. Stop yelling. And, you know, if you want to have an argument for argument's sake, that's fine. I mean, go ahead. But, you know, you don't have to go about yelling and all that stuff. And then, you know, so you get really last thing I just want to end it, you get too personal in your videos. I mean, threatening emeeks' daughter. I mean, Eric's daughter. I don't even know where you have to go with that. That's way over the line. you know, right now you're being a disgrace to both sides of the PC and Mac. I mean, I understand you have to respect some people, like I always say in my arguments. I tried to, but I'm going to quote what Zen said in saying that, you know, a common quote, respect is earned, not given. And you just went totally over the edge with that video. I mean, you know, so there's a whole bunch of mistakes I just went through with your whole video. You know, considering the mod book, there is a Mac tablet out there and all these other stuff, so I'll pop in the pictures and videos along with that. And, you know, I would love to say your own component, but I'm not going to do that, you know. All I'm going to say is stop yelling, first off. Stay still if you can at the most, and you can move around to show stuff, but stop throwing stuff off the edge to try and prove a point. And, yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and check out his video. I mean, I even know what, if you want to respond back, CTC, go ahead. I'm fine. So.